Hey everyone, welcome to Holistic Lifestyle Tips, Getting Real About the Woo Woo. I am Becky Russell, owner of wellness company Hope Essential, and I am a holistic lifestyle educator. And what that means is I believe in treating the entire body, mind, body, and soul from the inside out, and not just treating symptoms. And I also am on a mission to give people hope to age with a quality of life. And I believe a big part of that is limiting the number of chemicals you put on and in your body. And when I found doTERRA certified pure therapeutic grade oils, that was a perfect tool for my wellness toolbox because they're natural and therapeutic and pure and are just a wonderful way to be proactive about your wellness. And I am not an expert on anything but what not to do to age with the quality of life. And I want to thrive, not just survive as I age. I want that for me and I want that for you. And I feel that because I was not blessed genetically and by all rights should be on daily medications, prescriptions because of the genetic predisposition, I feel that this holistic lifestyle is what has helped me avoid that. And medications are chemicals. So, of course, sometimes we need to be on them. I understand that. But too often, that's the first thing we reach for instead of looking for alternatives. The holistic lifestyle is where you're you're looking outside that box and you're trying other things first instead of that magic pill that comes with a very big price at times. So I just want to share what I've learned and am continuing to learn on my journey. And so tonight we are going to talk about purpose. I sort of think of this as a spiritual wellness because it's very oh gosh, I don't even know the word for that. It's not concrete, right? So it's spiritual to me. It's a spiritual thing. And you need to be well spiritually, emotionally, and physically. So I try to alternate those categories. So tonight, spiritual wellness. So what is purpose? And there's a lot of different ways to describe it, but Oprah has a quote, "There's no greater gift than to honor your life's calling. It's why you were born and how you become most truly alive." Now, whether you like Oprah or not, her story is pretty incredible. So, um, purpose is a pretty big subject for me. I am all about purpose. So, I just want to share some things, maybe open your mind to a few things maybe you hadn't thought about. Um, your sense of purpose is shaped by things you believe in and value. And so it's your own personal code of behavior. And a sense of purpose helps you live by these values. And this might include things like helping others, being a good friend, um, keeping healthy, uh, looking after your family, experiencing the world by traveling. That was my first sense of purpose as a young adult. I desperately wanted to see the world, and I became a travel agent, and that came true for me. So it was a very cool thing. Your sense of purpose can be big or small. There's no right or wrong. Um, some people know at an early age what their purpose is. Um, I knew or I thought that I wanted to be a teacher or a social worker from first grade on. I just thought that's what I would do. And I was that weirdo that when school was out, I wanted to play school. And it didn't happen other than as a uh, volunteer at my kids' school or church. I would teach classes, but and we would do mission work through the church. But now with my wellness company and working with doTERRA, those two passions are joined together, and there's so much purpose there, and it fills me with so much energy, and it's amazing. It's wonderful. So before I found the oils and um, the synergy of the holistic lifestyle and the oils and all that, my sense of purpose was to get published. I felt I had something to say, something to contribute, and that was the stories of love and faith and hope. And I felt there wasn't enough of that in the world. I still think that. And so it was very fulfilling to have two books published and have my stories about faith and hope and love out there for other people to read and enjoy. And the fan mail I got was pretty cool, and emails and such. So it was wonderful. And so that's a sort of a segue into your purpose can change as you grow and evolve. And a sense of purpose is also helpful when things go wrong. Um, it took me 10 years to get published. So if I did not know why that was important to me, if I didn't have a strong sense of purpose, I think I probably would have given up at year 2 or 5 or 8. And there were times I thought, am I just stubborn or stupid for hanging in there that long? But it was worth every bit of the blood, sweat, and tears when I finally published. So I think that's key, that you have to know why, or it's a little easier to give up. And even with my wellness company, I was met with a trial right away, and I had to make the decision according to my values. Am I going to reboot and start over so that I can be true to myself, or am I going to go with the short-term easy solution and just go with the flow? And it wasn't even a question, really, because it would have been so contrary to my values. So I did do the hard thing, but it was really the easy thing, because I have to be authentic and genuine to me. So it was hard and it was disappointing, but I don't have regrets. So it was the right thing to do. And when you have that conviction and that purpose, there was never an idea that, oh, this means I need to give up. It was just, okay, how do we keep going? So here's a couple more benefits of a sense of purpose. It helps you stay focused. So when you know your life's purpose, it becomes easier to focus on what truly matters in your life. Now, I do want to throw in there, though, that sometimes when it gets hard, fear will distract us. So we have to learn that fear we need to just lean into it and keep going. But it can throw up those roadblocks. A sense of purpose makes you feel passionate about your goal. Passion is a great driver, and can help you achieve something extraordinary. Getting books published was pretty amazing, and growing my business is another really cool thing. And so that passion will help you keep going. Sense of purpose gives your life clarity. So it makes you feel unstoppable. So I've had people say, why are you working so hard at this phase of your life? Most people in their 60s are slowing down, not getting this second wind. And to me, it's sort of a strange question. It's my DNA now. It's part of who I am. It's a mission to help people thrive as they age. So I don't really understand that question, but I know I'll be doing this until the very end because it's so fulfilling. And I do want to affect that change in people's lives. And that starts as early as possible to instill that those changes so that you do have that quality of life. It enables you to live a value-based life, which I sort of referred to earlier about that choice I had to make. It's very clear, you know, you don't want to do something that's contrary to how you really believe what you value. And again, it makes you live with integrity, and that goes back to that as well. People who know their purpose, they know who they are, what they are, and why they are. So that sums it up for me in a nutshell. It took me a while to figure out my big why and narrow it down, but it's very, very much an intricate part of who I am. It encourages trust. So people who know their purpose report an increase in synchronicity and serendipity in their lives. With all of this comes a deepening of trust and faith in other people, hence they consider themselves an integral part of the universe. And I know that's true for me. I feel we all matter and we're all connected. And so there's never a thought of quitting. It helps you find a flow in life. They allow things to happen and change in their life rather than fighting against it. And I've had so many cool things happen since forming my business that weren't even on a vision board or anything. And I just feel so blessed. Not that there's never hard days, I'm not saying that, but overall, knowing what I want that end game to be, it's truly, it's magical. It makes life more fun. I just think it's a hoot that I'm having so much fun at this stage and not questioning anything, not wondering if I'm doing the right thing or not. It's very liberating. And it also helps you, a sense of purpose helps you stay away from destructive habits and as you try to seek out good ones, because you are striving to create a difference in the world. And I do want to leave the world a better place. I want people to feel that that I've, blessed their life in some way. So I'm very curious. After every episode, I want to know if you had a takeaway, and do you have a sense of purpose already? Do you know what that purpose is? And how has that changed your life? And I would also like to know if there is anything you disagree with. And I'm always wanting feedback. So comment below what a takeaway was, or, if this has opened your mind to anything, or is this just old news and you know all this? So also, if you want to know more about holistic living, my website, hopeessential.com, actually has a video tab now. So you can go back and catch up on episodes you might have missed. I also have a YouTube channel. It's the same videos, so whichever one you use the most. But the website also has recipes and things like that. So I would love to have you check that out. And obviously, my Facebook page is where you'll see events and so forth. So till next time, choose you, choose natural, choose now.